Alright, welcome back. We're gonna pick up from where we left off. The end of episode 1, the recording gave out. Thankfully, the footage saved, so I was able to upload the video for everybody to see. But that match was not seen, and what will be noticed if you pay attention to my backpack at the end of the video before I enter that match, I never pulled out that level 3 Gila. And whatever else I had left in there. So I went into that next match with the level 3 Gila. Luckily, the radiation storm was not present. Had the radiation storm been just ending as I join in the match, which is a good possibility, it can happen quite often because the timing of entering a match to the timing of when the radiation storm ends do not sync up perfectly. So every now and again, you'll end up joining the match and the radiation storm will already be in effect. Well, how the Gilas work, if the Gila is in the radiation storm, the second the radiation storm ends, the Gila is toast. Garbage. It basically turns blackish gray, as though it's lost all of its energy, and it becomes valueless, like a few thousand new pound type valueless. So there's risk to taking in a level 3 Gila just to upgrade it to level 4 without having to get the pump room key. But it does pay off. This is where Gilas are currently standing. What I did in that last match is I went and leveled up that one level 3 Gila to level 4, and then I collected the other from the other Gilas, which I ended up doing a level 2 Gila. And I posted that level 2 Gila for 1.1 million. And it sold with ease. So it wasn't even up for a full 12 hours. And it sold. So not even half the maximum time that I have for it to sit on the market. And that's good money, because I can run one level 1 Gila and one level 2 Gilas, and I can sell them both. I can run the Gilas for money, because level 1s, they've come back down in value, just as I said as the one time I looked at them. They were super high, and they, like I said, they used to be around 400. I don't know if that's in the last recording that I just did of episode 1, or if that's in the recording prior to it. I think it's in the recording prior. But level 1 Gila is down on price. Level 2 Gila is down on price too. That makes me wonder if it's even worth bothering, or if I should just move to Pyramid. Oh, but here's the thing. If I move to Pyramid, I most likely am going to end up with the boss switching to the twins instead of the Beast Slayer. That's the first time I've been able to recall his name. And that guy is freaking scary. Like, oh my god. I can't... Like, though he's so fast and overpowered. Like, nothing slows him down. He just literally hunts you down and murders you. Like, I think he's a bit more than a bee slayer. Our vest is a little bit damaged. We have frag and CS. I mean, that doesn't need to be way down here. Yeah, so I have an order that I want to attempt for these, and I've already given the Mark 16 a go, as we know if you've seen the prior videos. The Mark 16L did get a go around, and it didn't do the best. I have more faith in every single one of the guns I have sitting here below it. But to be fair, every single one of the guns I have sitting here below it is advantageous over it, at least as far as I'm concerned. The only one advantage the Mark 16L, in my opinion, has over any of these is that it can equip a grenade launcher. But even still, there's limits to that. It doesn't make you invincible. Same goes for this shield. This shield does not make me invincible, but it does most definitely help cover a large area of fire. So we are going to... Yes, this is the close setup that I've been running because I want to run into him and see how the MC1 does. And if I can use the 203 prior to him spawning me and being in his area, then I will. See where it puts us. Not a bad spot, but... Yep, so now I'm just waiting for that. Do them in reverse order this time, and it actually works out better to our current extraction points.
Headshot.
I don't like the fact that my person nearby marker lit up.
Headshot.
Oh, this guy distracted me. I normally don't pick up dog tags, I don't know. I expected him to have a small amount of new pounds, because almost everybody does. So yeah, I'll do... Hold on, mathematically, 400 by 3 is better than... It's the same either way. But I commonly like to post for lower. So if I post 300 and 700, yeah, so level 1 and level 2. Because the lowest I saw for level 2 was 800, so I'm going to post for 7. And that just makes sure that mine sells quick. Or quicker than whatever's currently on the market. Thank you! Though I already have the unlock for that, I'm not giving it to anybody else. And it's very valuable. And it saves me money because I do build guns with them. The MPX, I can build to have one, I'm pretty sure. So we very well may do an MPX build after the 171. God, forgive my coughing. That was a decent shot. I had a very, very narrow margin I had to stay between. I wasn't expecting him to go left like that. Oh, you motherfucker. At the very last moment. The body shot should do fine on him. I don't think I have to do specifically a headshot. He's alright. I also don't have to worry about him. He's not gonna come over here. Level 1. There we go.
Headshot.
You stopped.
Headshot.
God, it's like they know.
Headshot.
He didn't.
Headshot.
What were you doing back here? You just came and sat in the corner. You just crouched down and sat in the corner. Like, this is his view. Like, what were you doing? God. That was great. Stood behind him, waited. It's like, okay, I guess you're not going to turn around, nothing. Bang, execute.
Headshot.
God, you had more than enough time to react to that. Oh, I gotta run these shelves quickly.
Headshot.
I let him get the bullet in. Damn it. That's okay. 2 minutes. Scrap. Metal is useful for crafting. And it can actually be pretty valuable by the time you get it up to fine steel. I don't sell mine though. I use it for crafting. Plastic is what I'm lacking on the most, really. MP7, that's not fine for that location. Okay, that guy can come at me if he wants to. It'd just be me wasting my ammo. Still no boss yet. Damn it. But we are going to make good profit. 3 plus 7, there's a mill. Honestly, I don't even pay attention to the black market fee for posting. Like, because I don't post anything on the black market for under 150,000. If I can't get 150K for it, it's not worth my time. If I'm posting something for 150K or more, well, also I went over. I don't like to have to even touch going into these money clips. So I always have enough money on the side to cover the fee without even having to worry about it affecting my budget. If the fee for what I'm posting on the black market is going to interfere with whatever I'm doing in my main storage area or whatever gun I'm building, then I probably should just sell it to Heidi and not risk putting it on the black market and it not selling. But that's why I only sell certain things on the black market. I literally only post what I know will sell. Most of the time. I post what I know will sell, and some of the time I post new things that I'm pretty sure will sell, but not 100% sure. I have had certain guns, like I've learned the MH21, the MH34, 7.3, those have terrible value. It doesn't matter how nicely built you can get it fully built, and even still, it's so hard to sell that gun itself just because it's not wanted. So, I have run into my my fair share of a few things that don't sell very well on the black market. But that's just a natural part of the black market. Because there's no other way to know other than to buy and sell on the black market. I didn't set anything to craft. Ooh. That's is something I normally try to take advantage of, that I leave something crafting before hopping off the game. That way when I get back on, that way it crafts, and when I get back on it's ready. It's just, I consider it whatever I crafted free supply when I get back on. But realistically, I already used the materials to get it just prior the last time I was on. But my brain has a logic that doesn't always follow logic. Yeah. We only used 8 MC1 rounds. That is the lowest amount of ammo we have used in a round for the MC1 yet. I'm actually impressed by that. Not even 10 rounds. Like, dude, that's my close quarter gun. BAF is 90% close quarter. I guess I did attack it in kind of a long range manner. And there wasn't as many AI as there normally is in that main sector. So, I don't know. It's iffy. I think I have enough space to... Oh yeah, I should. Because not everything comes out to be sold. Have to sell this stuff first. The dog tag that I normally wouldn't pick up because it's terrible paycheck. I'm gonna put the shield there for safekeeping. See, like, I could get probably 150k on the black market for this. But it's such an easy gun to get from the battlefield in general. Because the twins, almost always one of the twins drops it. So it's like, you go to any map that has the twins boss, which the 2 that I know of, the 3 that I know of that have the twins boss. I've known Mount Akiyama to have the twins boss, but the last time I saw that was many years ago. So, I don't know if the twins still visit Akiyama. I know they were running Pyramid a few months ago. The twins were the Pyramid boss. And Arc Company, when I came back on just last week or the week before, Arc Company is where I found the twins most recently. And one of them almost always will drop an MP7. So it's like, it's a legendary gun, and it's technically worth 350,000, but it's actually not because it's super easy to attain. So it can be tricky to determine what's valuable and what's not, because the priced assumed value isn't always accurate to the current market standings. Wait. Too late. Oops. Oh well. It's not like I'm gonna run out of space on this map. Pyramid? Maybe. Because Pyramid, you can loot almost the entire map in one run. You can, well, technically you can loot almost the entire DAF factory.
Headshot.
The one who saw me.
Headshot.
Oops.
Headshot.
More than enough time to evade that. No, I wanted to scroll. I didn't want to pick up all. Good thing he didn't have much to pick up. You guys are twitchy. There's one. There's two.
Headshot.
There's three.
Headshot.
Come around that corner, I fucking dare you. Fine. You don't want to come around that corner? We'll come around that corner. Ooh. That's scary. Yeah, enough of you.
Headshot.
Ooh.
Headshot.
That's where you were. Nothing that I'm interested in. I don't normally grab the basement Gila first, but that is what's happening. Buckshot is good, but I already have it. FMJ is good, but I already have it. We'll refine. We'll end up grabbing a level 3 Gila to put in our storage with our level 4 Gilas. For upgrade's sake.
Headshot.
Oh my god. got in my way. It's a lot of first aid. It's too bad you didn't get the time to use it. You just pop. That was it. Poor guy didn't even have a chance. No point in bringing first aid in if you're not even able to use it. But then again, how could he have known that he was going to end up going against me?
当年炼油厂的那场火，蹊跷得很。
I'm not even like a professional player. Like I'm not. I'm not anything special. I'm somewhat decent. You can keep doing that. Yep, keep on going. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh no. Oh, whoops. There we go. Third time's the charm. That was a little off to the right. I'm lucky that actually ended up counting as a hit. Oh. If only he'd have stood there for a little bit longer. Oh my god, that's so scary. What? Did you flash yourself, you idiot? What concerns me is that door opened. Better safe than sorry, right? Well, if anything was in there, it's dead flesh now. Oh! Damn it. Wow, it's a graveyard over here. I like it that way. Paycheck. Okay. No siree. Just in cash alone, we've made some good profit. Solid 60k, that's not bad. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't pull out whatever little bit of cash I had from last match, but even if I were to split it 30k each round, that's pretty decent cash-wise. Actually, it's not. That's like 7k from 4 people. Hang on. Well, wasn't the last match very scarce on enemies. I'm pretty sure it was. I probably made like 70% of that 60k, 67k on this round we just did. Most likely. Not sure. Not sure why I'm not getting bosses either. That it would be convenient to get. For the sake of taking one on, we're gonna run Arc Company. I still have a little bit I can go before. Why is that on that side? There we go. That way I can put a proper 4-slot item in there, so long as it's square. And I never did sell those 2 helos. That's where I went. Auto sort those. Batch sell what? Yes. Where was that? Okay, so there's no extra things I need to sell that I'm missing. I do want to drop this big first aid kit because I have my small one. Deposit my money, deposit my scrap, move my grenade, auto sort my all-purpose case, set scrap and not copper, fine steel. Let me there we go. The list moved as I was clicking, and it clicked on the copper, as you guys saw. Whatever resources that cost me is whatever. I don't worry about it. I try not to worry about the little things. I can get whatever supplies I need. Except for plastic. If anybody has any location tips for where plastic is plentiful, I would appreciate. I could probably Google this, to be honest, but if anybody has any personal experience advice from recent gameplay times, I'd say like within this past month, if you know any really good spots that seem to be giving good amounts of plastic, I need plastic. Because plastic is what I need for that M7 ferroprint core, and then I just need the other M7 ferroprint piece. I'm pretty sure I also use plastic for other things. Aramid, maybe? No. Maybe? I can't remember. There's other things I use plastic for, which I don't have very much plastic as we saw, but I have a lot of scrap because I know where to get scrap, and I pick up scrap almost every time because I use scrap a lot. So that's why I have more scrap than I feel like counting right now. Shop. Buy. Firearms. The GNS 11. This is the proper big grenade launcher. I'm curious what's necessary. That's what's necessary to unlock it. I have 6 level 3s. Damn. And I still haven't posted that 1 and 2. I need to do that. Post 1 and 2. Let's do that. Post number 1 first. For 300, right? Yeah. 300 flat. They were at 4. Now they're coming down to 350. I'm doing 300 flat. Mine will sell first. Unless someone posts lower than me. 800. That's nice that that's still at 800 because I can post 700. Which 700 is the price. Once all of the 350 ones are gone and my 300 one is gone, the level 1 healers are back up to 700. And I'm selling my level 2 for 700. Flat, which is 33k less than the level 1s. I think I'm a reasonable merchant. I think I'm a very reasonable merchant. I think I'm too generous of a merchant, but the only reason I am is because everybody else is so harsh. Everybody else is so harsh that I can be really reasonable and still make a good profit. So my stuff sells really quickly. That way I can always sell stuff on the black market. Because sometimes you'll get items that are like not very valuable to Heidi, but super valuable on the black market, like the Q-tip. The Q-tip only sells to Heidi for 30,000, but can sometimes sell for over $1 million on the black market, and it's like, what? How? It's just the way it is. It's a rare find, but to Heidi, it's just a Q-tip. But on the black market, it's something that doesn't come around very often, I guess, because it's always kept a good value. Let's take a look at it right now. What's the Q-tip? Search Q. So let's have to enter. Well, that brought us down to keys. Consumable. I don't know why it didn't come up under the first search of Q. There we go. 590,000 is what it's selling to. But if, look, value, 30,000. If you sell to Heidi, that's all you get, 30k. But there's only one on the black market. So if you need a Q-tip, well, you gotta pay whatever the price is for what's up there. And right now, the only available option is $5.90. So either you pay $5.90 or you find another way to get a Q-tip. Yeah. So there's things like that where you would ideally want to have a few slots in your black market, because this is your posted page of what you have that you're selling. Without premium, which I don't see a point in premium really. I don't think it offers you anything that's worth paying for. You have 6 slots. So I try to keep 2 slots open, and I'll use up to 4 at a time. If I'm getting off the game and I've got a good stockpile of stuff, sometimes I'll fill all 6 because I'm getting off the game and I won't be getting new items to post into the black market until I get back on the game. So I do have a system that I follow that I find keeps things running smoothly for for valuables going in and out and actually getting what's worth from them. Because say I go and fill those other 4 slots with guns. I could post MC1. I could post MC1 and 193 and a 203 and a Mark 16L, and that would fill that up, and those would all sell eventually. I'd price them reasonably. I'd look at what they're selling for, and I'd probably price for 50K over what the base is selling for. And that's just because all of the guns I just listed are built. Jesus.
Headshot. 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 Headshot.
Come on. Damn it.
Headshot. Headshot.
I'll let you up if you're legit. Damn. Do-do-do. Well, that was a headshot fest. He ran off. That's okay. We'll go grab pump room. I was supposed to run ARC company, and it slipped my mind. So here we are, grabbing another level 3 hero.
Headshot. Headshot.
Y'all have officially been relieved of duty. The government be like after you do some dirty shit for them? The reality behind that is so fucked. Because, you know, that's probably super fucking accurate. I have to say probably for safety purposes. But, I mean, hey, can you really argue against it? I mean, if you work for the government. I really like the 203. It's a solid firearm. I've only ever opened the Heliotrope chest like once or twice. So I technically could run Helas solely for the factor of opening that chest. However, that's not really my style. When I run for valuables, I normally run Pyramid, but then again I don't have hardly any experience with what specific valuables are in this chest.
Headshot. Headshot. Headshot.
Battery, that's why I check these shelves. Fuel, I didn't need to pick up, but I picked it up because I thought it was scrap. Because I didn't read it before grabbing it, and it looked like scrap at first. Sweet! GPA 92G, now I don't have to worry about unlocking that. Hell yeah. It would be nice if we could change that pistol from being on infinite level 0 rounds to upgraded level anything rounds up to level 6. And if you ran out of level up rounds, it would just revert back to the level 0. That would be a good logic, in my opinion, to apply. Because then you'd be able to actually use that pistol and deal damage with it if you had the fund to pay for the quality ammo. Where's this one going? Weapon rack is probably the best place to put that toolbox. Yep, it definitely is. See, and that there is why you want fine steel and scrap. If you want to expand your weapons wall, you need those kinds of supplies. And toolboxes. You need lots of toolboxes. And that should actually be the last requirement needed for the upgrade. No! 230, not 130. Still have a decent ways to go, damn it. That's okay, I'll get there. There we go. So you use scrap to craft fine iron, and then fine iron to craft fine steel, and then fine steel to upgrade things and craft other things. And fine steel is valuable too, I'm pretty sure. Is that? Yeah, 33,000 a piece on the black market. And 35k a piece, lowest. If I were to go 5k under market, 30k, 50 pieces, adds to 1.5 million. That's insane. Ten pieces adds to 300k. You craft 20 pieces at a time. That's 600k. Just from crafting twice out of scrap. I think that's worth. I think that's really good money, to be honest, because it takes, what, 10 minutes? Yeah, it takes... I think fine iron is even less. Fine steel is 10 minutes, and fine iron is 6. It says right there on the left, I just didn't see it. Wow. That's insane. The profit of that is insane. Because for me, scrap is almost a byproduct of just running the round. And I get a decent amount of it almost every single round, so I could really make a good profit off of doing that, and I might at one point. We'll see. That can go up there.
my sellables to Heidi separate from my sellables on black market. And that is not necessarily going to come out. Just going to get unloaded and put back into my bag. That way it can get moved down by the 193. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just double check because these are crafting materials. Always with crafting materials, if you're not sure about the value, or if you're not sure about whether or not you can do something with the material, it's always best to check before selling it. Level 5. And see, so there's situations like this too where titanium alloys, it says it's down priced on the black market. Yeah, 127 highest, 104 lowest. That's a terrible market compared to selling instantly for 106. Plus, if you do account for your black market fee, which I don't, then you're probably taking a loss compared to buying from Heidi. Or wait, no, buying, you don't have a fee. Just posting. My bad. Either way. No, selling. You're selling, not buying. So you do have a fee. Because if you were to sell for 100,000 flat, you still have a fee to post, which your total profit ends up being less than 100,000. So yeah, there's situations where it's much more profitable to sell to Heidi, and situations where it's much more profitable to sell to the black market. Money. 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 Scrap. Fuel. Wire. I don't have this organized too nicely right now, but that's okay. Okay. For sake of just getting it back repaired. 40. Nice not having to pay for that ammo. So that's the expensive ammo. 6 mil flat, that's solid. Okay, and now we are going to Arc Company. You can change the difficulty. Out of 12. Seven. It'll either be good or bad. I have no way of telling. If we even get in. Hang on. Okay, yeah, that's right. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't... that there wasn't a different specified ARC company that wasn't Legion Invasion. Because that's the first time I'd seen the term Legion Invasion by ARC company. If we get in. If we don't get in, we'll try for Pyramid. I will give it a minute and 30 seconds. Because I do want to wrap this video up after this match. Which, hopefully we get a boss this match. If not, oh well. Wow, that timer is not counting correctly. Skipping and jumping like he's playing hopscotch. Wow. Okay, so no luck on ARC Company. How about Pyramid? No, I know Pyramid really well. But I haven't run Pyramid in a long time. So I don't know if the layout of where the AIs were have changed. And I'm new to this whole difficulty level system. That never used to be a thing. It used to be select map enter, just like we've been doing. Now there's a difficulty level, and I'm curious, does this difficulty level apply to all of the AIs, or is it just the boss? Completely new to me. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get into Pyramid. Am I gonna be stuck running BAF again? You know we have to try Akiyama before going back to BAF. It's not that I dislike BAF, but I used to dislike BAF, but it definitely has grown on me. However, if I'm not able to enter into the other maps, then I'm forced... Oh, there we go. I would have been forced to run BAF had we not gotten into Akiyama. Which, it's nice to have a change of scenery once in a while. And Akiyama is a much more vast, open environment that I can spend time on. That was scary as hell. I can go through Akiyama a lot, and there's so much to go through that by the time I get back to the first thing I went through... Wow. What great way to spawn. For one, this looks better than it used to, but I'm kinda confused about this shit on the map. About cleanse and defense and that shit. We're just gonna go towards the box. Fuck. We're still on a 4 times. Oh no.
Headshot.
How far away is that? No way to tell. Well, that tower. About 150 meters. That's not bad. For a 4 times. The guy I'm shooting at turns out to be glass. It would be unwise for me to run into the exact same spot that he would just now. I have a limited range, so I want to stay out of sight if I can. So it's important for me to stay low. It's around that area somewhere. So, I'm suspecting that's exactly what I'm looking for. That doesn't look natural, but it also doesn't look like a person. But it's so hard to tell. Well, there's nothing there that I'm hitting, so... I know the second shot wasn't straight and wouldn't have hit, but the first one and the last one I fired, if there was something there, it should have hit. Unless I'm just really that far off on accounting for bullet drops. I don't want to run in. I know he's perched up somewhere. Damn it, get down. I hate that shit. Am I having terrible shots, or... Am I not allowed to kill him? But why? But why? Is this not PvP anymore? I didn't really bother to look at whether it... I don't think it's... I didn't think it was PvE, but maybe, I guess. Because I am so confused as to how... That doesn't make sense to my brain. Rather blind fire in that general direction and possibly hit than just sit there and do nothing. What was that pop-up? stop moving?
Headshot. Headshot. Headshot.
That's different. You never used to have a wall here. That makes me feel so much safer. Whoa, where'd all the loot boxes go? There used to be so much in this room. So much. Is there still coins in the sink? Does that... But they took away like fucking everything. Wow. There's almost no point in coming up here anymore. What? Are all places missing loot crate?
Headshot.
Because I think it seems that way. Yeah, because the loot crates here are gone. It's just loose item. Is that just how this mode is with the Legion thing? It's all new shit to me, so I have no way to tell whether this is the new way that this is going to be, or whether it's just part of an event, or whatever the fuck the Legion mode means. This is so fucking... Whoa. It's like day and night when you compare what it was to what it is. Okay.
Headshot.
Should have put on an 8 times before coming out here, because it would have made it easier.
Headshot.
I'm capable of using the 4 times. It just would have made it easier. That extract point is closest. That's where we're gonna go. I don't have any interest in sticking around any further. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. What? No, you're not taking any of my money. I'm not worried about jack shit. You can't offer me ammo that I can't get easily.
Well, that was interesting, I will say. I very much preferred the old way it was more. I liked just the normal Mount Akiyama the way it was. You used to be able to run Gilas on Mount Akiyama. I used to only run Mount Akiyama because you could run Gilas on it. So, it was just a better environment than BAF Factory, and it was able to run Gilas. At least I think it's a better environment. A more immersive environment. It's very interesting now because it looks like a war scene, kinda, basically. Ooh. I want that katana. I could care less about the ammo. I can get ammo other ways. Yay! Been waiting for one of those to be completed. See? They sell quick. And it gives us a really good amount of money. I have a lot of self-revive syringes too. Again, very valuable on the black market. Sells terribly to Heidi, but costs a lot to buy. Bless me. Even from Heidi. Is that all of... Okay. 500,000 value. Bless me, goddamn. Hang on, I want to make sure that this is the only thing that gets dismantled. Okay, well that was terrible. That was a terrible pull. But it is what it is. 3. I should at least have 10. And 132, that can stay at 132. Yes, that's right. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this? What?
Can I not? Okay. Thank you. It'd be nice if I could read what it actually does, but I can't. Decent profit. Not what I wanted you to do at all. I was simply trying to scroll through the page. Now I best auto sort to fix that. Well, we've made quite the profit. Unfortunately, we didn't get into any bosses, but hopefully our next go around we'll get that Beast Slayer boss and be able to finally get our revenge match against that Beast Slayer. So, that is where we'll wrap it up for now. And I hope everybody has enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.